oh my God, this is much bigger than I thought. I'm like, yeah, because you keep listening to the blocks, the individual blockchains and their narratives. You're not really seeing it for what it is. It's a fucking revolution.
Wait a minute, everyone. We all agree that the crypto market never sleeps, but with countless newsletters out there, how do you choose the best one for you? Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. Let's join Raoul Powell in a conversation about these topics and more.
We have an overbought, oversold indicator for Bitcoin. We use Bitcoin because it has the longest price history. And what it shows from how we built the overbought, oversold is that really we haven't even started the rally yet. We're only just getting into what's known as crypto summer, even though it's matching with summer, but the crypto cycles, macro cycles are not the actual seasons that each year. So we're now in crypto summer. Prices should start to accelerate. Next year will be autumn or fall. Okay, so we're not overbought. Altcoins, all about the banana zone. The ISM survey is the business cycle. The business cycle is dragging its way higher, still below 50. So the global economy is slow and the US economy is slow. Now, all our forward-looking indicators, and it was all in that big presentation I gave you, they're all rising. And so very soon the ISM is going to go higher, and altcoins, much like small cap stocks, follow the business cycle. Why? Because you lot don't have any money yet. As soon as the business cycle improves, you'll have money and start punching. It's as simple as that. Right. So I'm eating my peanuts as I go, God, they're so good. Another chart, Fed net liquidity in altcoins as a percentage of Bitcoin total market cap. Fed net liquidity leads by 12 months. It tells you altcoins as a percentage of Bitcoin should start rising. Altcoin season is around the corner, which is the banana zone. I actually don't even understand this chart because Julian's smarter than I am. It's the core risk indicator, Z-score, or Z-score if you're American. Basically, just look at the pink lines. It gets to the top. We're nowhere near it. We're not overbought, so nothing to worry about. Fed net liquidity against Ethereum. We should start to see Ethereum and the others move away from Fed liquidity. That's always happens because there's a technological adoption curves. So we should see these rising. Fed net liquidity is starting to come up after the TGA got drawn down and increased from the tax credits, the tax take, sorry. And so we should start to see Ethereum do better soon. The other one, financial conditions, they're starting to loosen again. Global M2 follows it. As you know, Global M2 is another driver within this equation. And here's a bit of a money shot. Here's Bitcoin volatility, getting right down to that 20% historic volatility line, 10-day. When it gets there, it leads to whopping fucking rallies, i.e. banana zone. And you see the size of these rallies, 83%, 85%, 214% in 2, 3, 4 months. And it also happens in Solana. And the numbers are bigger. I mean, look at that, September 2023, 521% in 3 months. That was only recently. We've forgotten about that because the space is so fucking dumb. The moment it trades sideways, it's like it's all over. It's because, and I get it, everybody's hopes and dreams are in a banana zone. That's what the banana zone actually is. It's a representation of everybody's hopes and dreams. I get it. And I know it matters to people a lot. It matters to me a lot. And so when it doesn't happen, you start having that conflicting voice in your head is, what happens if it doesn't happen? What happens if it doesn't happen? What happens if it doesn't happen? Fuck, am I going to feel stupid? Have I fucked this up? Really, just stick with the program. I went through in such detail in that 2.5 hour show about why it's very, very, very likely to play out again.
Bitcoin's price faces pressure as 87% of holders are still in profit, suggesting potential for more selling. A bull run is expected around the U.S. elections. Bitcoin falls below $65,000, underperforming the U.S. stock market. 87% of holders are still in profit, indicating more potential selling. Miners sold over 30,000 BTC in June due to higher costs post-halving. Over $500 million in outflows from Bitcoin ETF last week. The German government is selling its Bitcoin holdings. Bitcoin has dropped 10% from its June high, lacking new catalysts. Profit-taking continues as the market nearly doubled between Q4 2023 and Q1 2024. Analysts predict consolidation until summer 2024, with a bull run starting around September, influenced by the U.S. elections. The upcoming PCE price index release is crucial, with mixed signals from CPI and personal income data.
Hardly a technical chart. In fact, breaks 70,000, fucking things going to the moon. Next stop, 100,000. So that's my deep technical knowledge. Breaks 70, going to the fucking moon. Also known as the banana zone. Okay. Solana, post this on Twitter. Let's see if it holds. Looks like a perfect wedge to me. It's exactly what you want from consolidation. Should consolidate and break higher. So let's see. Seasonality. Another nice one. This is election years. Election years, you get this summer run into August, sideways, election, banana zone end of year. So the whole banana zone, you can see the shape of it there, with a slight kink in it over the September-October period, as everyone gets nervous about the election. That's what we should expect. So soon, as they say here in Cayman, soon come. I don't know when, just relax over it. Here's another way of looking at it. This is the Bitcoin halving, the boring zone, the banana zone. The boring zone, I think this is drawn wrong. I would argue the boring zone on this would start in July, the banana zone would start in July, and the boring zone finishes at the end of June. So it's kind of around now. It's pretty normal. And this chart, I think, is great. This is altcoins ex Ethereum, total market cap. Last cycle versus this cycle. It's just beautiful. It's so cyclical. Works so well. And again, what lies ahead? Bananas. Tons of big, juicy, ripe bananas. When does the real banana zone happen? The real banana zone happens October, November, December, and then explodes the following year. We go back to the seasonal cycle. We get this run here, sideways, another big run here. I mean, this chart suggests that altcoins, by this measure, market cap could 10x from here. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. It suggests they go to 7 trillion, which is where I'm starting to get to this is a 10 to $15 trillion cycle is where we'll get to on the way to $100 trillion.
Crypto exchange Gemini's co-founders, Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, have donated $1 million each in Bitcoin to Donald Trump's presidential campaign. Tyler criticized the Biden administration for allegedly weaponizing government agencies, as well as the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, against the crypto industry. Cameron echoed these sentiments, declaring Trump as the pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto, and pro-business choice, believing he will end Biden's detrimental policies toward crypto. Despite several bullish indicators, including a significant Bitcoin purchase by MicroStrategy and optimistic projections by notable figures, Bitcoin's price action remains subdued. Market analysts at KeyCP Capital shed light on the underlying factors contributing to this paradox. On-chain detective Zaxt reported that an entity moved 1.96 million Avalanche (AVAX) to various exchanges and subsequently withdrew millions in Bitcoin (BTC) after the transaction. As of 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time today, AVAX has declined almost 10% in the last 24 hours. Two U.S. lawmakers, French Hill and Chrissy Houlihan, have added their voices to calls for the release of jailed Binance executive Tigran Gambaryan. The lawmakers made this call shortly after visiting Gambaryan at Nigeria's notorious Kuje prison. Hill believes that Gambarian is being wrongfully detained on charges related to money laundering. Matt Hogan, CIO of Bitwise, a crypto-based index fund and ETF provider, has explained why he believes Ethereum might be an interesting asset for an investment portfolio. Hogan states 3 key reasons for investing in Ethereum: diversification to own the market, different use cases than Bitcoin, and historical analysis. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.